family. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and it is a beautiful morning. It's still, it's quiet, birds chirping, and before everything started moving around and I get ready to go to Zumba, I just wanted to take a look in my yard. I like to talk to the plants in the morning, see what they're doing, see what they need because I treat each and every one of them separately according to how they are doing. So let's just go take a stroll. Here are our potatoes. Potatoes are looking really good. I see I got a lot of bug. I don't see anything, but of course we can see something is eating it up. I don't see anything. It's a cooler breeze this morning, so it feels really good. I had my boys cut back the grass and stuff some yesterday so I can really get out here without feeling like I'm stepping in stuff. Potatoes looking really good. I put these up because from the last year, as they grow up, eventually they flop over. So I was trying to see maybe if they get more sun and things like that, if they stand up a little better. So I'm going to see if this works better for them. Same with this one. Now, I'll be honest with you. Also, I know there's determinate and indeterminate potatoes. I don't know either or. I want to say what's in this one and what's in this one are, and maybe one or two in this one just as well, are potatoes I grew last year and just reseeded them this year. So I'm actually excited to see what come up with it. It's weird. You hear all type of things in the morning, stuff falling. That's a potato. There's literally only one potato in here. This is the one that died back, and then when we had the frost, it was doing really good. We had the frost, and then it died back, and this is the only thing that came up. When I pulled it up, it actually had a couple of baby potatoes on it, so I figured why not leave it alone. My pansies are doing good. Still, I think they're still doing good. I guess I got to go through and deadhead some more. But what I'm trying to do is put everything in like this type of area. So the pansies, eventually I'm going to move over here. I'm just trying to make the space so where I could so I can use them for pollinating. Onions look good. Looks like everything is starting to, I think I'm getting some bulbing going on. Same over there. I moved the box out the way and just opening up the soil itself. Everything is going to seed. Looks really, really good. I'm thinking about also putting that one over there again because they're just going to seed, which is just having flowers. Again, stuff just flowers. These haven't opened up yet, and I think these are called Easter lilies. I planted these, I want to say last year, and I didn't get anything because they're bulbs. But I guess this year I might actually get something. We'll see. Again, I'm going to move those over here. My rose is still doing good. Look at that. It is so stinking gorgeous. And it is actually starting to look like the picture itself. So that's pretty cool. Again, since the boys was out here cutting grass and stuff, I had to move some of my stuff around. But it looks good. Again, cabbage and everything, bolting. I'm saving this one so it can bolt, but then I need my soil so once I want to pot up some more stuff. Strawberries. Remember, y'all, I said I was going to put it in the bags. These are the bags. And it's really just to try to protect it from, just got in the way. Protect it from the ants and stuff may be getting into it, eating them up. I got to put another one over there because I see a lot of strawberries growing over there now. Again, onions looking really, really good. Look at that one over there. Onions looking really good. Cabbage is looking really good, which is so surprising that they grew back. Again, onions. It's just such a beautiful, peaceful morning. Let's go over here. I want to do a sit down and just have a conversation. Y'all tell me what y'all think, if y'all would like for me to do that. In this basket, I have cantaloupe and okra and strawberries. This one looks like it died, but that looks good. That one looks good. That looks good. These are my zinnias. I don't know how big these are supposed to get, but once they actually maybe start getting flowers, again, I'll put it over there with all the vegetables and everything, so it can get it can help out with getting everything prepared. Everything in here is doing really, really good. Cilantro. I mean, I don't know what this bed is going to turn out to be, because I'm literally calling this the survivor bed, because so many things I put in here died, and it's because for some reason it got so many meal bugs and I can't seem to get rid of them. So I've been using the diatomaceous earth, and it's supposed to kill all those type of bugs. But so that's all the white stuff. So I come in here and I'll just sprinkle some. My peppers are looking really good. I mean, I'm so excited about these. I'm probably gonna have to put a stick or something in here to hold them up as they got larger. Here is, I believe this is, you know what? At this point, I don't know what this is anymore, because now it's starting to look like an okra to me. When I thought this one right here was originally a cantaloupe or a cucumber, I kid you not, it's starting to look like a okra. Because normally that's how the okra pods look, and they come up like big pretty flowers. And there is a cucumber, and their leaves don't look the same, but there are different types of cucumbers. But I guess we'll see. I love this fan. I told you about this fan. I think I want to buy another one. I got this off of Amazon, and it rotates it has a flashlight. I can set it for 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, and it really helps when it's really, really hot in here, just to move some air around. Here you go, our beautiful tomato. And I was looking and I seen those, but then I said, hey, look, there's some more up here. So I'm excited to see what we get. Every time I've actually planted tomatoes in the greenhouse, they did not do well. So we'll see what we get this year. Look at that purple bell pepper looking good. And the reason why they didn't do well is, remember, I had the roots growing from underneath, sucking out all of my all of the feed that I was giving it. So this year I did the bedding thing and see if that will work. We'll see. Here I'm curious to see if I still have time to get more peppers germinated. So I put a couple of bell peppers in here, strawberries in here. I changed out the soil because the soil that I had was very, very compact. So I switched and I put some cocoa coir and mixed it with some of the regular stuff. Comfrey is in here, which nothing showed up yet. I have cucumbers, cantaloupes, and stuff in here. Nothing's come up yet. So I had a bell pepper, and I wanted to see. So I just popped it in there. The whole bell pepper seed thing. My cosmos are looking good. These is a mixture of cosmos and zinnia, but it looks like the cosmos may have took over, because this is what the zinnias look like. So we'll see. All right, my roses. So I was just taking like a deeper look at everything. Here is the cantaloupe and some peppers. because I actually had another pepper in here, but it died, so I went ahead and put the cantaloupe. I do have stuff in here, so it gets a lot of bugs. Look at, oh look, we actually got quite a bit of fruit coming in now. And remember, y'all, I know some people are just now putting their stuff out. Remember, I started a lot of mine in the house, and not a lot. I started all of mine in the house, and not only did I start it in the house, but I had to baby it a whole lot. So it definitely was a lot of work. But the cool part is, remember what I said, I wanted to see if I can get fruits and stuff earlier for a longer period of time. You see, peppers coming in there. Hey, look over there. We got flowers coming down for peppers. Over there too. I mean, it's just so beautiful to me, I'll be honest with you. I get so excited. Oh, look at that one. That one is big. I definitely have to do better with tags, because I'll be honest with you, some of this stuff, I don't know the name. Like I said, I know I did Celebrity Black Creme. So the one in the greenhouse, I know it's a black creme. Celebrity Black Creme, Prince, Roma. And I think that is it. But, oh, Globe. This is a Globe. I did keep a tag in there. There you go, Globe tomato. I think it's pretty cool because, one, it's big, but it's pretty. Like the striping and stuff on it is pretty unique. And if you look at it, I have that set. I have another set coming up there. So it's pretty interesting. Again, and I guess sometimes I wonder if I had put too much nitrogen, because holy cow, by itself, just the foliage on it is amazing. Pansies are doing good. Again, I brought a lot of the flowers over here so it can help with the pollination. I have a lot of these little gnats. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of the powder stuff out here too. Hey, look, the rose is starting to open up. Another rose. This is my peace. This is like my peaceful small jungle. I come back here. Look at that. There's a lot of peppers on that one. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a lot of peppers coming on that one. I think that's my jalapeno. I definitely think it helps with all the flowers. I also need to come out here and put some more stakes or sticks. I normally use the bamboo sticks to get out here, because with everything growing, I want to make sure it's secure. Like I use these to tie them off to hold on tight. And as they get larger, I just move it up. So I'm gonna move this one up probably about to up here, or maybe up here, because you don't want to disturb the growth. But what happens is when they get larger, they get heavy. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this sucker. When I get rid of suckers, the first thing I do, I try to make sure there's no tomatoes. And there's actually some tomatoes growing on that one. I try to get rid of the suckers that don't have, nope, I'll get rid of this one. And I get rid of them because what happens if, let me go get my clips. When you get too many suckers, it takes away from the growth of the tomato, you know. And I believe this one is a Celebrity, so I believe this is an indeterminate, so it will grow like crazy. So I have to keep it to where I can maintain it. So I'm gonna take that one off. And I have been coming through, cutting back a lot of the foliage, just because, again, you want to make sure that wind and everything can come through. And sheesh, I mean, these weeds are ridiculous. It came in and tried to take over this little flower bed. Probably why a lot of it died off. I mean, I know some of it's going to die off anyway, but it killed off a lot of the other stuff, I think. Because there's another, I think this is another type of plant in here. And I guess these just go to seed and reseed itself. But yeah, watermelon over there looking good. Let's go over there and take a look. We got the crimson. I think it's crimson and sugar babies over here. What's this? Yeah, it's a sugar baby and a crimson. And my game plan for these is to pretty much just let them run wild. I mean, as they grow, I'll link them outside of here and just let them grow all over the tarp. Look, more tomatoes coming in. I'm excited. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with all these tomatoes, but we will figure it out. Again, peppers with the rosemary. And it just looks really good. I just hit all these doggone little gnat flies. So I definitely will come out here. Look at that one. Got a lot of new fruits coming on there. New veg. You see little flowers. So we are doing really, really well in here. I would like to do like tomato, pepper, if you could see. That's what I was trying to do. Because what happens is when it gets really, really hot, tomatoes help shade off a little bit of the peppers, because peppers like the heat, but it doesn't enjoy that direct burning sun. So I try to, like how this right here will shadow this a little bit. You know, that one right there will help shadow some things. So that's how I've been doing it, but not blocking it off to where it doesn't get any sun. Just shading it off just a little bit so it can help out and not burn out. Kale, onions. I haven't treated this bed as much as I probably should. I'm gonna do better. I will do better. Here go more of the lilies, I think they're called, Easter lily. This one has a lot of budding on it. These look like they're just coming out. Again, sometimes I don't know. Those are more flowers. I think they're cosmos or I don't know. It was another type of little flower that I just threw in there. So just really excited to see what's going on in here. My little piece. Sometimes I'll come out here for hours and just keep touching stuff and looking at it. I probably try to figure out my roses, see what kind of feed they need, because again, it's my first time ever doing roses. So I'm not quite sure if they feed just like the regular tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. Look at that. They're just gorgeous. We got tomato. Look at that. Just pretty. Just a great early morning to just get out here and stroll and look at everything. Look. Just beautiful. Looks like a lot of peppers about to come on that one right there. I know my hubby always be like, leave them alone. Just leave them alone. I'm like, I'm not troubling them. I just want to talk to them and see how they're doing. So this one right here, I will stem it up higher up here. Because, boom, we got some coming here. There's a whole nother batch right there. There's another batch right here. And then what happens is it'll get so heavy, they'll fall over and it'll break. So you want to make sure you support your babies. Oh, look, there's some more in there too. So you definitely want to support. These cages are okay. I definitely feel like for them to be tomato cages, it's not the best, because you got to keep on supporting them still. And you want to make sure they don't fall. And you have to get a long enough pot. So you can't, I don't think they do as great with short pots as they do with like longer pots, so the legs can actually get in there and get it some stability. So right now these are fine. Also, I think it's time for me new buckets, because they're cracking up on me. I think these are 2 years old now, maybe 3 at most. And I just picked this up and you see it's breaking up on me. So if I have a couple of more coins, I'll probably buy these versus these as I continue to garden. For my pot sizes, I think I'm okay. I was a little worried about my peppers being in like these sizes or smaller, because because when I did it last year, I put them in my beds, and the ones I had in pots grew nice, but the one I put in my beds grew really, really well. And the stalks on them was very, very large and strong versus in the pots. And I just think that's just due to the food and that is able to pull the nutrients and stuff that is able to pull to allow it to get larger. So again, next year, if I could, well, I'll take that back. I'll redact that. It depends on how the peppers do, because again, the jalapeno over there in the little black bucket looks like it's doing awesome. So maybe it also could just be the variety. But I think I just prefer larger pots because I feel like they can do better. They'll get more nutrients and stuff that way. But in the bags, they are doing well just as well. But again, I think maybe next year I'll do just 2 to a bag versus 3. So again, when I say just grow with me, we learning together. We're doing things to see what we can do better next year. We're taking notes, making sure that we understand what happens, whether things live or die. I'm just taking notes to see what I could do better. I watch plenty of videos, read things. Like here, I'm going to cut back all of these because it has enough foliage up here to support. Down here is not doing anything but giving energy to nothing. So we wanted to give energy to the actual tomatoes, right? So getting rid of this, now it's not saying, hey, we got nutrients, boom, let's feed this. It's going to say, hey, we got nutrients, come straight up and feed the actual fruit itself. So I'll be getting rid of this one, and this one over here because they're just hanging. So that's what I'll do. I'll come in and just do what I call a maintenance cleanup, just to make sure everything is getting what it needs. We've been having rain, so I'm not going to really have to water anything. When I do water, because we've had so much rain, I will feed it. There is nutrients and stuff in the soil itself, but when you are doing container garden, the more rain you get, I feel like it flushes out all the nutrients and stuff that we get. So for me, I want to put some stuff back in. It got plenty of water, so then I'm just going to go ahead and now give it some feed that it might need. This is the overview of my little jungle area, a little garden jungle. It makes me so happy. It brings me to a peace. And once things start really growing and producing food, it's going to be so exciting. Over here I have another tomato. This was the tomato that struggled in the beginning, and I literally threw it in here and I told her, if you want to live, you got to do your part. And look at this baby. It's in here with just some onions, because I did the same thing with the onions. When I moved the onions around, I'm like, okay, it's on you. I'm giving you a home. I'm giving you food. It's on you. And this is another black creme. And it is doing very, very well. It said, I want to live. I mean, companion planting with the onions and stuff, it's really doing well. A cucumber. I struggled last year with my cucumbers. I actually also put, maybe that could be a weed, but I also put a couple of cucumber seeds in here just to see if it'll do anything. But we'll see. We will see. Well, that is it for my little jungle. Please like, subscribe, and share. Comment. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, you would like for me to do or try. I did just order some seeds for the first time from Johnny's. I just wanted to see if I can still also grow more peppers with me being a 7B. I would like to see if I still have time to grow some more stuff. But if I don't, then I still have seeds now for next year. And it is my first order from Johnny Seeds. And I'm excited about that. Okay, so bye till next time. Thanks.